Let's go. So what up, everybody? My name is Gully GQ, and to my left is the beautiful Bliss. To my right is Real Black. And recording this all and also commentating as well is Tino of 10 Hustles Production and Media. And this is the first episode, definitively, of Contrary to Popular Belief, the visual podcast. This is something that I was doing via Instagram, little 59 little encouraging segments, just like, encouraging people, day to day, life, love, finance, relationship, hustle. So now I wanted to extend that forum and really get into podcasts. Shout out to Kid Fury and Crizzle of the Read podcast. They inspired me heavily, Kid Fury, because we share a lot of the same interests. We both share love of anime, gaming, pop culture, and reading. So this is a big thing and a big deal, and I'm excited to work with these amazing individuals. So let me shut up and move the platform. Bliss, can you let them know a little bit about you?
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Bliss. I'm just happy to be here. I love him. He's very talented. I'm a mom. I'm single. I'm here to just, provide my insight on how I see the world.
Absolutely.
Who I am, where I am, and how to stay positive on a daily basis.
Absolutely. Israel?
My name is Israel, and I'm here, just to give my input. I do event coordinations. I do rap music. I'm a musician. I'm actually in the middle of shooting I don't want to call it a lesbian web series, but just a Detroit-based web series that will feature all cultural, all races, all type of genders, and it's called It's Going Down in the D. You know what I mean? So it goes down in the D. Period. So get ready for that one.
Absolutely. Tino, you wanna? I gave you. You might want to do a bit more. You might want to expound on the intro I gave for you, but it's up to you.
What up, though?
The first episode is love, sexuality, and relationships, and the reason there's so much Valentine's Day accoutrement, very big kisses. Wow. Because this is like the perfect time to talk about so many broad subjects. So, contrary to popular belief, love is real and multifaceted. I think that sometimes people feel that love has to be structured, or there's like a normal
way of viewing love.
Yeah, or like a typical way of viewing love,
like in a box.
Yeah,
right.
And that box kind of like mindset, or that box kind of like caricature, if you will, to me is kind of
the normal and then the
cliche.
abnormal.
A facade.
That's how they was taught.
Yep. But I think that ultimately, like, we all are raised to view love like the way our parents went through. So like, I know my mom, my dad, he did his, shout out to my dad, Elora Wrist Designs. Leave that alone. My mom always kept it real with me. I was raised by my mom, my stepdad, Donald Richardson, and also my dad. But it was a lot of adversity that I had towards my stepdad, but he honestly was the first example of love that I saw. He really loved on my mom, loved on us. I was really hard to love, being somebody else's son. But at the end of the day, I think that he really kind of taught me to stay true to myself and always treat the person that you love, let them know that. Yeah. So, what do you think, Bliss?
Well, love, I think about my granny and my grandfather. My grandmother, she worked at home.
Okay.
My grandfather, he bought the bread in. But it's the way that he treated her. He loved on her. She never had to ask for anything. When we was hungry, when we got hungry, you knew that he was coming in the door with some food. He already knew what it was. I didn't really see them speak like, hey, I need this, or hey, I need that, or you talking to a girl on your Instagram page. It was more so like, hey, I love you, Glow. I appreciate you. And that made me want to set the standards high for my type of love.
Absolutely.
Yes, I totally agree. Like, my background and where I come from, my father is a pastor. Okay. I'm a PK kid.
Come on, PK kid. I was married to a PK kid, so I understand.
But it's just like, seeing my mom and dad's relationship helped me set a standard for myself in how I want to be loved and how I want to love somebody. They have been together for 23 years.
That's big.
23 years.
She ain't
Not
say
23
23 minutes.
23 years. Waking up and going to sleep to the same person. I mean, I have seen
in the same bed.
In the same bed. You know, I've seen fights. I've seen arguments. I've heard arguments.
Okay.
I've been in the middle of arguments. And they have that type of love to where they're not giving up on each other.
That's good.
That's real love.
You know,
unconditional love.
Unconditional love. And I've seen my father provide. He goes to work and gives my mom the check. Mind you, my mom just retired maybe about 5 or 6 years ago from AT&T.
Okay.
But throughout their whole marriage, when he got paid on Friday,
He gave it to mom.
that check belonged to her.
Absolutely.
And her check belonged to herself and to provide for her, you know, the
And the
kids.
rest of y'all, yeah.
So, you know, you don't really see that nowadays. You got a lot of selfish people. You got a lot of individuals who really just in it to
For self.
Right.
For self.
Or for sexual reasons,
Right.
You know,
Sexual
or
gratification.
they have an agenda behind it. And then you have a lot of people that don't really know how to fight for love.
But I
Right.
think that's more so lust versus love.
Love, it is,
Because lust is temporary.
and it can be, but it can be confusing.
Confusing.
No
It could be the
shade.
two.
Be confusing.
So the lines
Yeah, it
can
could
be
be the
blurred.
same.
The
Okay.
lines can be blurred. Okay. Tino, you want to expound on that, man? I mean, how was mom and daddy in love? You know? What example were you taught?
Mom and daddy did their thing, and I was born the other way.
Amen. But that's
Hey,
real.
but I'm still a product of God, man.
That's real. That's real. That's real. Like, I mean, not to bring this up yet now, but I mean, we might as well go there. Talking about love, and we're really on schedule.
Right.
So, division of love, marriage versus dating. So, and let's actually talk about. Let's mix that up. Let's do marriage versus divorce, and let's put dating with breaking up. So, marriage versus divorce. I'll start on this.
Yeah, you going on with that? You going on with that?
I was married, it's no secret, to a guy of 6 years by the name of Andre Gates. And we got married in what was that? The church on Martindale.
No shade to the church.
No shade to the church. Shout out to Pastor Ronchelle Andries. It's something, but we got married.
Okay.
Beautiful marriage.
Okay.
We had some bad moments and rocky moments like anybody else, but we chose to part ways this past January. And he's moved on and I've moved on. And my thing is, I've learned that I married like at 23. And
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
this was like a really, I never thought that I was going to get proposed to, marry,
Right.
walk down the aisle, do any of that. So ultimately, it was a learning experience, just like anything that you go through in love, life, or whatever. And I had wrong times. I was young. I ain't gonna lie, air my dirty darns. I talked to a couple guys in the DMs, and doing my thing. But, at the end of the day, I learned a lot about myself. I learned about what it takes to be married. I learned about, like you were talking about, that traditional aspect of being a breadwinner, coming in, bringing the bill. When it's two, dudes, a lot of times, like, you do, you bring in, I bring
Right.
in, we do what you do. And I know that a lot of times nowadays, most couples, you have, sometimes the tradition has changed where there are female breadwinners, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Shout out to the single mothers that's
Hey.
running households and holding it down.
Right.
Shout out to the single fathers, because
It's
there's a lot of
holding it down,
fathers that's
yeah.
out here doing
Yeah,
their
it is,
thing,
it is.
Shout
and
out
they
to
get a
all
bad
of
rap. Not every dude is just out here just
Doing-
not
yeah.
neglecting being a father,
Every
being
guy
a
is
parent.
not
Guys
a
don't.
deadbeat.
And
Every
every-
father is not a
Absolutely,
deadbeat. And
especially every black father.
Yes.
Let's talk about
Yes.
that.
Let's talk about that.
You
And
go ahead.
don't get me wrong. I have a child that came out of my vajayjay.
Woo!
Okay? He's 11 years old,
All right.
Okay.
but I would never bash his father in front of him.
Absolutely.
Regardless of how much his father may or may not be in his life. You get what I'm saying? he doesn't need to see his father in that light. He needs to see him within
positive
love.
light.
Absolutely.
Period. And I think that black women have a real vendetta against black men.
Some black women.
Yeah,
They always
I learned
say
that.
mama's babies, daddy's babies.
babies.
Because even if this man feels like the baby isn't his, he can rip and run the street and do whatever, but the mother has to stay there and raise this child. She can't drop this baby off to grandma, even though some mothers do. But at the end of the day, the mother, her sole purpose is to raise this baby. She doesn't have a choice. She has to do the part even when the father isn't there. Like you said, I don't think it makes it easier for the mother. I think she doesn't bash the man per se. She's doing it for attention, because maybe if he sees and everybody knows what he's doing, it'll motivate him to go over there and see the baby.
He can be held
9
accountable.
times out of 10, they don't do that. They don't.
Sure.
They'll sit up and go back and forth, or just not. He just won't come around. Period. You know. I do agree. I do think a lot of women do that.
If I
for
put him on
attention
blast,
purposes.
his favorite cousins, auntie, mama, and
They
sister,
gon- they
and then
gon'
they'll reach
make
out.
him
And if he don't do his part, maybe the grandma or the cousin or the friend
Step in
will step in
But what
his place.
But I feel like you can't make a man or just a person, period, step up to responsibility. You can't make somebody be a mother. You can't make somebody be a father.
That's it.
That they have to want to do that.
Absolutely.
And they're gonna end up coming around in their own time. And even if they don't even count them in.
But I don't think they should
you
love
know?
the baby less, because a lot of times when the father isn't there, and even when the mother isn't talking about the father, they have a tendency to love that child different. That special child is the firstborn because their parent is picking them up on Friday, but that second child, you ain't seen a daddy since Tupac was alive, and so they not getting the same shoes at Christmas time. I think regardless if the father's gonna be there, regardless if you're gonna get child support, or regardless if the mother's gonna be there, each child should be loved according to that child.
Absolutely.
And you can't have the same teaching and learning style and patience level with each child, because each child is born differently.
And you know, that's crazy because like I was watching Ayanla, and there was an episode where, and shout out to Ayanla.
Yeah.
There was an episode where there was this mother who had 3 daughters, and it was basically the woman had told like a horrendous lie. I'm not gonna go into it.
Okay.
It was a horrendous lie about the father, and basically it had really drew a wedge between these 3 sisters, one being closer to one parent and 2 others being closer to another parent, and knowing that after they took a lie detector test that basically the mother had this horrendous lie was the reason that division was in the family. And at the end of the day, coming from a situation where I've been, you know, the firstborn, I've had a different daddy, I've had a step parent, I've gotten over and forgiven my dad, because my thing is I have to realize it. I've been 20. I've been 19.
Right.
I've been 17.
Right.
What can you tell somebody when they're going through life and something different is being added to their role?
Yeah, true.
You're now going from a son to a father, you know what I'm saying, or a brother to a father. So it's like a lot of things. Absolutely, you should be held accountable, because there are a lot of parents out here that aren't raising their kids and aren't accountable. I mean, shout out to, you know, Joy Preparatory Academy. Being a teacher, a 4th, 5th grade teacher, and being a substitute teacher, it taught me a lot about a lot of the environments, living environments that these kids are growing up in. You have some kids, their one parent, you know, she may be killing herself going to work, you know what I'm saying, to keep a roof over this man's head because daddy not doing what he's supposed to do.
Right.
You know, but shout out to those individuals that are being accountable. You know, not marriage. Like, you asked me earlier, would I get married? Yes, I would get married. You know, I would get married again. I mean, because my thing is, I experienced it. I always correlate any lesson in life as a building block in my life. So it's gonna set me up for greatness. You know,
I think that everything is changing. You know, when I think about marriage, when I think about childbirth, it seems like people do it based on other people.
Okay.
You know, there's no way that I feel that people, if you love me and I love you, we should get married.
Absolutely.
I feel like we don't have to get married in front of thousands of people to pretty much express that we love each other. Because at the end of the day, when I have to deal with you, these thousands of people are going to be minused out, irrelevant. So I don't feel like we should take our savings and blow it on a marriage or a baby shower. Why can't we get a house, a car? Why we can't get solid things? You know, I've been on the internet, social media, you know, I've been on, I've been off. But when I get on there and I see people having $3,000 baby showers and $3,000 or $10,000 or $20,000 weddings for a wedding that's only lasting 6 months. Why?
That's for man.
And then I feel like when it comes to marriage, it shouldn't be based on what you were taught. It should be based on Google. It shouldn't be taught your environment. It should be me and you. I love you. I accept you for your flaws. You accept me. We're working on things that's built together. How can we base our love on somebody else's structure when they don't know us?
Absolutely.
They don't know our style.
Absolutely. Because I mean, being in a gay marriage versus a traditional marriage, I mean, there's so many ideas and opinions just in that, you know, about getting married in a church, 2 gay men or 2 gay women versus, you know, traditional. You know, then I've had friends that don't like gay marriage or opposed to gay marriage because, you know, the
You're
two
opposed to make gay marriage but not opposed to sin.
Well, you know, it is what it is. No sin is greater than the other, and that's the good book.
Say a lot of other people in the
But I feel like a lot of times my dad always told me that people fear the unknown. So a lot of times when people don't understand, or they're understanding of the unknown, when they don't understand something, then they automatically are like opposed to it.
What if they are the unknown? What if
Normally they are.
You know, the people that say I hate gay and I hate this, they really love it. If you go to their history on their phone, Pornhub, they have some infatuation.
I think people who have such a big vendetta against homosexuals, you're gay on the inside. You're in the closet and you just don't want to tell anybody. Like, you have self-issues with yourself where you can't be comfortable around a gay man because you're questioning whether or not you're gay yourself.
And then, I mean, I'll play devil's advocate and also come from the perspective of a straight man that sometimes in this society that some lines can be so blurred that sexuality is more, it can be blurred, you know. You have not every person that's on Instagram liking, you know, certain pictures or gravitating towards certain things, they may not ascribe to what you ascribe to, but at the same token, you can be sought in a certain way by people of a certain population, but at the same token, it's about respect. You know, if you respect the person's choice.
How can you choose? Okay, for example, there used to be what a gay person looks like, what a straight person looks like. All the straight guys, they dressing like gay guys, and all the gay guys are dressing like straight guys. Their pants, if you're with your girlfriend, you're out and about, and she has on leggings, and you have on pants, but your pants is tighter than her leggings.
No shade.
But you get mad when somebody call you gay, but you're straight. But you're wearing bangles, you're wearing nail polish, you have a pink swoop like your girlfriend.
But then no shade. That goes towards just the blurred lines of masculinity. You know, masculinity.
So if a guy has on a tutu, but he has on a Tupac shirt, and he has on some red bottoms,
come on,
he's not gay. He's straight, right?
No.
He just felt like a fairy today, and he just wants to express himself.
He's a gay thug.
But he's married and he has 2 children, and his children have on tutus. He's just
fetishes and sexuality, I think, are 2 separate categories.
So you can have a fetish to have a cock up your ass, but that doesn't mean you're gay. Okay, I got it.
No, when I'm saying fetish,
yes, it does.
Come on, bro.
That means you're gay.
But if it's your wife putting a feather up her ass,
no. That don't. No. Wife don't put nothing back there.
Period. Tino said nothing. Period. Do you hear him?
But when the wife does, because I know you guys seen.
No, the wife don't.
Listen, I know you remember.
Every marriage is different,
but
though.
Look, remember Real Sex 21?
No.
Those couples on there used to be sticking feathers,
all type of shit up there.
And there was a couple. There was a man and woman.
But that's when you're. I'm sorry.
No.
You're
You good. Me personally, okay, I just think any man that takes anything up his anal, you're gay. Whether it comes from a woman or a man. If you like your booty tampered with, or if you just like receiving sex anally, I believe you're gay, because even though it's a woman, it could be a man, and you're still gonna get the same pleasures out of it. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe I don't know. That's just
that's valid. But I think sexuality is very fluid. You have some people that are straight identifying and they may like sex with transgender females, and it may be a mental thing. So, but one thing I will say, now I want to quote Kid Fury, because I listened to an episode he was talking about in the mailbag episode that he and Chris were on. They were talking about, there was this black guy who was bi, and he was having so many problems with black women and gay guys. Well, the gay guys thought he was attractive because he's bi and he's kind of like betrayed or straight, you know.
Right.
But the women were scared that he was gay. But at the same time, it's okay for a female to be bi and to talk to dudes when she wants to and look a little kitty when she wants to. But at the same time, it is definitely double standards because.
And I like gay girls because they come with another girl or a group of girls.
And it's that fantasy is played out.
But no, you can't say it's played out because now they're doing it in groups. It used to be I want to have a threesome.
No, that goes
now
from a threesome and now an orgy.
Those are polygamors or polymorphs.
Yeah.
They got 3 or 4.
Polyamorous,
yeah. They got 3, 4, 5 of them, and they all live together and they're raising their children together.
But
they're in a little hut as a family.
A little hut.
I'm just saying everything starts from a snowball effect.
A little hut.
We started off with we started off with hey, do you mind if I bring Kiara over and you lick her and I'll stick
Kiara gonna bring her kids next week.
I'm not ready. Then it went to okay, now I know I smashed you and Kiara. You're pregnant. I think we should move in the same house. Then it came to well, you and Kiara ain't making that money like y'all used to, and I have had my eye on your cousin. So can I put her in? Well, you notice your cousin, she lost her job. And the auntie been eyeing for me. Now you have 5 people in the house raising children and he's got them all knocked up. Boom, he's not working anymore. They're single mothers with a man in the house and they're all gay, straight, bi.
Of Law and Order Sexual Victims.
Sounds like another R.
Special
Kelly
victims.
episode. Okay.
No shade. And girl, let's not even go there.
R. Kelly season 2 Lifetime story.
And that's not funny. And understand that is not something that I'm condoning or I just
at all.
That category, that whole situation. There are too many ideas and attitudes behind it. We can talk about it if y'all want. I
just want to say this: when people think about R. Kelly, they're talking about what he has done to these women. I'm totally against rape. I'm totally against being held in a cage if you don't want to be
held against your will.
But the thing about it is, you have to understand that everything is a program. You know, when your mother wakes you up from school, you don't like it, but after a while you get used to being woken up. Then you wake up on your own. So here it is, these women that have been taken away or picked up. He didn't do all this. He wasn't getting all these women by himself. So if you're gonna blame him, I want you to blame the people that picked those girls up from McDonald's. I want you to blame those people that picked those girls up and gave them a letter. Hey, Kelly want to meet you behind a dumpster. They wrote that letter out because he don't have time to do all that. Everybody has to be everybody has to be accountable. But the thing about it was that I didn't like is that when everybody seen this show, they was like, oh, blown out the water. But just a year or 2 ago, he made a song called I Admit It. And he admitted everything that they're talking about.
That was
so,
last summer.
And that song was 19 minutes long, and everything that they're talking about has already been said. But the thing that bothered me the most is that he's also a victim. If the first vagina that you put in your mouth
was your sister?
It's your sister's, and you are a child.
Come on.
We may not eat our vegetables, but after they keep putting that broccoli in front of you, you're going to begin to eat it. Then you're going to begin to put your own seasoning on it, add a little butter. So that's what happened. His sister put her vagina in his mouth, and then boom, he got it. And then even the things that he said about his mother, when he said the lipstick on the cup, he turned the cup and he wanted to drink. He even asked his mother to marry him. Okay, to us, it was a joke. But now you add these songs together, you see what it is. He's a victim as well, and nobody came along and helped him.
That's Freud. I believe that's Freudian.
And you know, I think a few of those women on Lifetime was full of shit.
Help us, Holy Ghost.
Okay, and I'm just gonna put it out there because I like to step in the name of love. I fuck some 12 play and all of that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you can't hold this man responsible for these young women's or young women decisions to mess with this man. Right. Because evidently, if he going for a 14, 15, 16-year-old, I'm pretty sure he done paid these parents off because he's coming at them as a mentor. So I'm coming.
Or that's the cover. That's the front.
I mean, that's the front. But even still, okay, I want to take your daughter out on tour. I'm R. Kelly. I'm R. Kelly. R. Kelly is a legend. Coming to your house.
Take her.
Okay? Your house. So instantly, oh shit, we got R. Kelly here and he offering money. The mortgages due this month. We got to pay the car note and all type of shit. Hey, look, I got 10,000 right now. I want to take your daughter out on tour with me. I want to be her mentor. I want to show her the game, show her song, all this shit, gassing them up. Oh yeah, cool. Go ahead. Take my 14, 15, 16-year-old daughter out on the road with you. After you already know the allegations of him and Aaliyah.
And even if
after him pissing on a girl and getting the charges getting threw away, and we seen it for ourselves on video tape. You know,
that was his bass player's daughter.
Oh,
you know,
damn. I didn't know that.
Drink to that.
All I'm saying, just like with Michael Jackson, they said he was touching on all these boys and stuff. What about the parents that was dropping these boys off and got mad when he didn't touch them and then try to sue?
Accountability. Because these kids have to be protected.
I had to be on the porch. I had to be home when the porch light was on. How do you get to go? How do you get to go to 36th District Court every day, skip school to see R. Kelly and tell him, "I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you." You there every day? Yeah, he like, she a winner. Put her on the bus.
Meeting this man at
you
the
support.
Park. Wait a minute. My mama gonna be like, hold on, because you was supposed to be here at 4:30 to clean these dishes. I told you I was gonna be home at 5 in the kitchen.
But shout out to good parents though, because most black families, you're not spending a night out. Nobody's spending a night.
At 7 o'clock, they calling a neighbor asking, "Have you seen her?
Have you seen Shirley? Well, send her down here."
Cause these street lights is on.
Period. No, they about to be on. Cause your head is going through concrete. And notice and understand, children at home, that is not saying that we were abused. That's saying that was the idea and the fear that was embedded in your head. That if you passed the threshold at when the streetlights came on, your head, your body would incinerate in flames. Period.
Wasn't playing that shit.
You know, like a vampire when the sun come up.
Just like with Anyala.
Anyala, yeah.
Okay, so when they talked about her and she said that she couldn't help R. Kelly, he didn't meet the requirements to come on the show. I don't know what the requirements is to be on that show, but I think that he needs help. And his entire family needs help.
Him and his siblings, they definitely
and their
need
offsprings
help because they are all traumatized. The whole family itself, from Andrea, from his children, from his brothers. The sister won't even associate with the older brother because he's the one who went on the talk show and put the whole situation on blast.
Yeah, but you even how he talked about his niece, and he simply said his niece was doing things that were un-niece-like, and he left the whole house. Let me just go ahead and go, because she probably walking past in boy shorts, doing this, and that. He like, I don't even want to go there with you. But think about it, she had relations with her own bloodline.
Yes. So, and then I'm going to say something else. Stop allowing your children to dress older than what they are.
Yes.
There's no way in hell I'm finna sit up here and let my 16, 15, 14, 13-year-old daughter dress like she's 21, 22, 23 years old. You get what I'm saying? So these girls, they going out on dates with R. Kelly. R. Kelly is sending them notes through his side people to hook up with them. Mm-hmm. So the one chick was on there like, yeah, me and my friend went to go get something for me to wear. She did my hair. Well, she ain't would have got you no jogging suit.
And they ain't doing their hair at the room. So obviously you at somebody's house or somebody grandma's kitchen. They saw you.
Y'all better keep the
You wasn't going to Star Fairlane. They knew you was going with somebody. You wasn't going from Bobby from the church.
So at this point, you're not even looking like a teenager anymore. You're portraying an adult.
Oh, yeah, but then also think about what environment you're in that is showing, that is promoting such behavior. You got a lot of these kids that are being taught by their parents. They're being led by their parents' example. Think about it. We just were talking about is your first.
You can look at Instagram
love,
when they post those little babies.
Oh, let's not even talk about social media.
When you post those little babies on there, I don't care how cute the little girl is. If her eyes are purple, there's no reason that she needs to have ponytails like this.
They dress the young boys up in Burberry shirts and Tims.
You're making them look like little grown people, but get mad when grown people are touching them.
It couldn't be my daughter. There's no way my daughter, you're not putting any weave in her hair.
Leggings.
You better put some barrettes, some bobos, some beads,
twisties,
some little twisties. None of that grown shit. You're not wearing boots with fur on it up to your calf ankle. You're not wearing tight leggings. I don't want anything fitting on my daughter. I don't want the mink fur coats with the cute bags. That's too
I feel like, what is the image? When it's okay for a mother and daughter to dress alike, you need to have shirts on like Not Today Satan with a poofy skirt and some Nikes. You don't need to have on a tank top or a cami and the baby's chest is cut down. What message are you sending? Because there are men out here, and there are some women out here. Just today on Facebook, I seen a girl twerking, and the baby was holding on for dear life on her ass. And everybody thought it was funny, but I said if she'll let a baby twerk, you know, she's twerking on a little boy, he looks like he's about 1, you'll touch that baby.
But you know, it's more so there's no manual for this, and I think that a lot of times, unfortunately, the wrong example is being shown, and people are following it.
No, I
The
think
blind
they show
lead the
it.
blind.
I think
You
they
know what
show
I'm
it to
saying?
make it okay. It's like back in the day when people used to talk stuff, you used to hear, "I'll come whoop your ass."
Oh yes.
Then you never see the videos, but now you see they coming to whoop your ass.
see
So
that.
now you say it's not okay to talk about people because they'll come whoop your ass.
Absolutely.
So now they're putting things out there. So now they're
But
putting
I
things out
feel
there.
you, but you the
It wasn't okay.
yeah.
It wasn't okay to suck dick for money. But now you see, well, she sucked dick and she got a Corvette. So if I suck dick privately, then I can get a Corvette.
if I get
So
on
now
Love
they're
and
making it
Hip Hop
norm. The things that were bad, they're becoming the everyday norm. Remember when
Absolutely.
you used to watch the news and see somebody hurt, you used to feel sympathy for them, like, damn, that could be my relative. Maybe even drop a tear. Now people die every day. You like, oh, where was that? On
But
somebody
you
else?
know, but I think the news it numbs you to that because you're being exposed to so much
even watch it
devastation. You have to not, because
I can't.
I talked to somebody. They said that they tell the newscast to keep putting depressing stuff on the
They
news
do.
to keep people
To
depressed.
keep our minds caged in a particular place to make us feel like we're basically in a jar with a lid on top that we can't get out of. And we're really not. You know, anything that we think possibly that we want to do or
can
put
do.
in our mind that we can do it. We can escape the reality that we're in.
They don't want
But
you
the
to
media
escape.
is not gonna portray that. They're not gonna tell us that. They want us to feel trapped. So I don't even watch the news. I don't condone that shit because they never have anything positive
Absolutely.
to say about us.
And if it is,
they
it's
never
something
show
simple
the
as
positive
like
side
they found the
of
pig
city.
and they're selling apple
You know,
pie. something
We're
like
here
that.
at the
Over it.
Hot Dog Festival, the
Period.
19th annual. We don't care about
none of that shit.
sis. All right, so since we're talking about just strange things in the news, what do you guys feel about the drag queen story time going on in Huntington? I believe that's Huntington. Now, my first time when I heard about this, I heard about it going on in Canada, and I was opposed to it because my thing is being gay and being exposed to things like now you're gonna learn about me from DSA, so that's great. Being gay and being exposed to things like transgenderism and drag queens and just all kind of things like that. When I was in 9th grade in high school, going to the Ruth Ellis Center, shout out to the Ruth Ellis Center, drop-in resource center, that was a whole world to me because I was a church boy, so I wasn't a PK kid, but our pastor, I looked at him as my granddaddy because my granddaddy was, doing his thing. So it's like, I understand that, but it's just like, sometimes it's just too much going on. It's just too much going on, and I feel like kids shouldn't be exposed to ideas of transgenderism or ideas of complex or alternative types of love until they're at an age when they're
can understand
mentally capable to digest things like this. I'm gay. I'm opposed to it. I am, because I don't think that children, kindergarten, 1st grade, K through 5, I'm a substitute teacher. I've had PE teachers tell me they never even knew that I was gay when I first came in because, man, I grew up on the east side of Detroit, Mac Ave, Alta Road, bro. So you learn. My daddy always told me, don't make yourself a target,
Right.
and you learn to blend in, and you learn to tone down, and you learn to acclimate to survive.
Yeah.
But things like that, I don't condone. I don't condone drag queen reading because, like I said, I just think that it's an advanced topic outside of what it is
Right.
that kids are being
not ready
exposed.
for.
They're not.
Yeah.
I mean, when we went to high school together,
Woo!
okay, we knew about gay, we
Yeah.
knew about straight, but there was so many different levels.
Oh
and
my!
blurred
And I never
lines.
knew.
I didn't know
never
about
knew.
powder
Me
puffs
neither.
and studs and
I
dykes and
didn't know about
lesbian,
femme and
BBL,
masculine.
it was.
And
it
I
was
played
different.
basketball, and all of my friends was gay, right? But me, okay, being in the shadows a little bit. I'm not catching
you were
on.
naive.
I'm not. Yeah,
You were
I'm
in
not-
the midst of the
Right.
environment.
I'm not grasping this gay
thing.
You know, thing. I don't know the powder
said it
puff
right the
girls
first time.
From the
and-
lipsticks.
Yeah, I don't know any of that. It's a blur to me. So I really didn't find out about that until I was grown, like in my 20s, you know. And just to be gay in my household was shunned upon. You know, like this is not how we raised
Coming
you.
from the church
Coming
background.
from the church background.
Absolutely.
So it's like, how do you go and tell your mother and father that you're gay, or you look at women in a particular way and have an attraction to them and you don't know why? This attraction is stronger than what you feel for a man. You know, the first thing, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. They're gonna want to lay hands on you, take you to church, and just try to brainwash
done that.
you. You know, and it's like nothing you can tell me. There's no camp you can send me to. It's nothing that you can do.
Over, baby.
Hey. It's nothing that you can do that's gonna make me feel any different.
Absolutely.
It's gonna change who I am. You know what I mean? So it's hard.
Well, me and him, we went to high school. They used to belittle the people that were gay. Now, because I was a tomboy, they always thought that I was a lesbian, but I like penis. I
Absolutely.
was strictly penis. So my thing was about, I felt like I had to protect the other people because I had an uncle that was gay, and he looked like a straight man, but he had a bang, and he was bow-legged, and he did hair, and I wish somebody would run up on my uncle. So when I seen these other men that were gay or these other women, I felt it wasn't so like, oh, you're gay or you're straight. It was like, this is a human. Treat them how you want to be treated. And I feel like this. I like spaghetti. I like pizza. I'm not an Italian.
Absolutely.
So you can eat and do what you want, but hey, these are my people, and you're not gonna beat them. You're not gonna throw things at them. You're not gonna use derogatory words towards them. At the end of the day, you have the same organs I have. You deserve the same respect, because what you do in your bedroom does not determine what you do Monday through Friday in the office, on the street, when you're in your car. And I think that's where people get it twisted. Well, I don't like that. Well, I don't like that you racist. You know, see, I'm tagging you.
Absolutely.
So why
Now, come on.
why can you talk about my people?
Exactly. And
Hey, that's a real talk though. No, none of us have the right to judge
Absolutely.
anybody.
Anybody.
You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? We're just because of your sexual orientation, that does not determine your character or who you are.
Right.
What you like is what you like. You know what I mean? Me and Gully talk about this.
All the time.
I ain't for it. You know what I mean? That ain't something that I'm for. But just because he is, don't mean I'm gonna treat him like he's
He
something, like
different.
he ain't like he's not less than a human. You know what I mean? And that's where we all as people tend to mess up at, because we tend to treat people as if they're different because they like something other than what we like.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that you dog people in person. Oh, I ain't with it. But when you need to hook up on that cable, your mind calling
When
that
you
gay
need your
guy.
hair
When
did.
you need that weed,
When you need a track done.
your mind calling.
When you need somebody to sing.
I'm sus then.
So you don't want to be seen in public with me, but you can come and redo my basement floors, and you can give me the hook up on that Challenger.
Or
But you
sometimes-
can't let them know that I know you. So
Sometimes
you
they'll
want me?
forget
Oh,
you
can you and your
exist.
people come back me because you know they got a large following, but you don't want nobody to know that you're with this. What are you so afraid of? You know, and I think that when me and you was growing up, being gay was a closet thing.
It was.
They was, look, I beat your ass. Don't you tell nobody I did this.
Yeah.
We've seen plenty of straight guys to everybody else, but we knew you was touching on old boy in the bathroom. But now you speed it up to time, and with the children, they're coming out gay. But they said there's no such thing. If this little boy, you think about it, when you at the park and you see a little boy, he's acting what they call gay, but he's only one. You know he haven't been with a man. He hasn't been in a relationship, and he's doing this, and that. What is he then?
But see, you know
They
what?
say he has sugar in his tank. Where's the sugar coming from?
Shit, no shade. I love my uncle. My nickname is Sugar Shade. And imagine growing up at 28 and realizing that shit, and knowing that that was degrading, and it was something that you embraced. Like when people, okay, let's scratch this. You'll probably read about it in the book. I'm working on the autobiography. I was called gay for eating a Tootsie Roll in the cafeteria. And it's crazy how people will speak things on you. The Bible says death and life is in the power of the tongue. People will speak things on you, and people don't understand how harsh but yet evident words can become. You know what I'm saying?
Spells.
You speak things on people and then you don't want it. Then I got a performing arts teacher who's, shout out to Mr. Zolden Fuchs, because that's how I ended up getting into Elmdale Conservatory for the Visual and Performing Arts, and then getting into Detroit High School for the Fine Performing Arts and meeting you. She told me gay was happy, so my dumbass walking around, oh, I'm gay, embracing something that I didn't realize what it was until years later.
You got to our school.
You just said that. And they always call DSA Dick Sucking Academy. I said, and that was terrible. It was a terrible moniker, but it was one of those things where it was a lot of exceptionally gifted people at DSA in the visual and fine performing arts, and it was a lot of alternative living people. But my thing was, I learned it. You know, I've made peace with it. I still attract you lovely ladies, and you know, it is what it is. But, and I'm still your friend. But, you know, at the end of the day, it just bothers me sometimes how limited people are. Sometimes people won't work with you because of your, you know, what you identify sexually as.
Because they feel like if whatever you identify with, if I sit next to you, then I identify with that.
But that's bullshit. But that's big bro. That's been bro been working with me. Bro been on the team for a long time.
But this is how other people be like,
and
they're
that's
gay.
Why
oh no, they can't make my
You can stay over there.
Right.
Like dab on them for real. Like it's just one of those things where that's irritating.
I feel like if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. If you want to do business. But don't throw shade and try to make everybody else not associate with the individual because of what they like. I feel like it's so much self-hate.
Absolutely.
It's like people are hating on each other when their priorities are not in alignment.
Absolutely.
How can you hate a person for being gay, but you don't hate her and she doesn't wash her face?
Right.
So it's okay for her to be dirty, but
I'm fucked up, or you gotta look at me differently because I'm gay. I prefer
but
women.
we're our society.
But
hey, shout out, Coochie is good. I know why you like.
Okay. Period.
Coochie is good. Love it.
Oh my god. But
Love it.
Let me tell you something. Like
Shaba.
Gay people, we are, like you said, DSA. Even though they degraded it from the meaning, the Dick Sucking Academy,
right.
But hello. Gay people are some of the most creative people that you will ever meet in a lifetime, because that is what the entertainment industry surrounds itself around, okay? The choreographers who teach Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson and Chris Brown how to dance are all gay men. They are all gay men. They teach them how to walk, how to strut in heels, how to present themselves, how to hit a pose. Tyra Banks, role model, is a gay man. Gianni Versace was... Naomi Campbell called Gianni Versace her daddy. Okay? This man took her from nothing to something and made her who she was. A gay man. A gay man taught this woman how to model. This is something that's supposed to come natural because she's a woman, right? But you want to bash gay people or gay men and make them feel like they don't have a place in this world when they do. We are some of the most creative people in this world, and we always will be. Because we are meant to be here, and we are meant to be here for a reason. But people are so blindfolded and so brainwashed by what society wants them to think of us that they don't have time to think outside of the box and do research for themselves to really find out about who we really are. You know what I mean? And the shit baffles me because
it's so much hate.
It's so much hate, but I mean, it's gay people everywhere. I
think they should stop seeing people as gay and straight and lesbian and this. I think they should see people as people. And what you do in your bedroom, that's your business. What you do at the park, on the roof, that's your business. As long as you're raising those children and you're raising yourself and you're treating other human beings right.
Absolutely, that's a real thing.
Now, my only concern is that I feel when you take a gay woman and they adopt children, the children look up to their parents and they want to be like their parents. And I see a lot of people that I know, or I feel like when you see two white guys adopt a kid and they're dressing this little girl like a little boy, I have a problem with that.
Well, I have a problem with that too. Because now you're trying to,
or you know,
trying to certify my gender.
These celebrities, they're going to get these children that look black, but I know they're mixed, but they look black, and now you're dressing Kikiana as Keith. I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Why can't she be who she wants to be? Allow her to grow up.
Allow her to make her choice.
And I think, we need to limit what our children see.
See.
Now, mind you, I said earlier in the show, I have an 11-year-old. So, yes, I was with men once upon a time in life, back in the day.
Shout out to me.
This okay, so, but just because I am a gay woman does not mean that I do gay activities
front
around
of the
my
baby.
son.
You know how to conduct yourself.
Period. I still,
Like-
I sat down with my son at a young age and told him who I was and what I prefer and why me and his father didn't work out and why I like women and told him this is not how you're supposed to live your life. You are supposed to be with a man. I mean, with a woman. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You are supposed to be with a woman. And a woman is supposed to be with a man at the end of the day.
By tradition.
What I do, I don't want you to be influenced and question yourself. Are you supposed to be with a man? No, you are not. Because at the end of the day, in the Bible, it says that it is a sin. Love is love unconditionally. But I would never raise my child in a gay environment to make him think, oh, it's okay to be with a man. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't allow him to
push it on him.
Yeah, push it on him. I don't allow him to see certain things. I keep him involved with my mother, my father, my cousins, my older brother. I always keep people in his life. So this is not the only thing that he sees and that he's subjected to.
I feel
Absolutely.
that, but that goes with a straight couple too, because you don't need to be having sex and your baby is in the room.
It's a lot of
Or to
things.
the room next to them. They shouldn't hear that rocking noise, and we've seen plenty of videos. Well, I heard mama like, and then I heard kids should be kids. Let kids be kids. And I think parents are doing too much. They're letting the babies be adults. Even with this dancing, it's so cool. A baby can dance like Chris Brown, but don't have to dance like she's off the pole. She can do stretches and be like she's working for the gymnastics team, and then there's stretches like she's working for Magic City.
Oh.
And I think they need to be able
Well,
to
you know
determine
what? Now I really
both.
want to talk about this.
I don't want my daughter swinging around a pole.
I'm
She
so
can swing
glad
around
you said that.
the basement pole playing with her little cousin, but I don't want her with a tutu with a crop top talking about get it mama. No, because then you get mad when mama is taking your car going down the street getting it mama.
But see, let's see, no shade.
Everything starts off from a snowball effect. You let them cuss a little bit, but then you get mad when they call you a bitch. But you let her say bitch when she was 2
Or you let her hear you talk to your girls versus allowing them to be in a kid-appropriate area doing kid-appropriate.
You're being ratchet. She looks up to you. Now she thinks it's okay to be ratchet, and she's been soaking up all these levels of ratchetness. And now she's 16, and she's telling you, "Bitch, I'm leaving, and I'm taking your car. Do something." And now you mad. She's learned this from you. It all starts at home. You in there, you getting it. They hear that bed rocking. Now they got on you porn, and they see the bed rocking. Now they want to go down the street and make the bed rock, and you mad.
Hey, real talk. A lot of the TV, all it has done is desensitize
See?
the kids.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because they're constantly throwing it in your face on a regular basis. It's every show. That was never like that. It was never like that.
You know
what I mean? If they was in the closet, they was in the
Closet.
But then they did their thing.
We
But
didn't
now,
know.
Now
Now we in the closet,
everywhere.
on live.
And we just see it. It's like, okay, well, dang, here, okay, well, really?
That's right.
Did Susie and Janet just go in the doctor's office? And, no, it's crazy.
Because they're trying to make society accept it now and not so much shun us out. You know, that's how I've taken it with them putting the light on homosexuality in the entertainment industry. You know, Empire is very big on their shit. They was doing it on Star. Like, everywhere that you look pretty much now on Love and Hip Hop. Oh my God.
But it used to be just a little bit. It used to be one
Now,
character.
I mean,
now it's the whole
it's
cast.
But
damn near the
is-
whole cast.
But is tolerance being sought subliminally as brainwashing? Because are they
It's like a
putting
trend.
too much in it?
It's like a trend.
Because I'm not trying to be funny.
I feel like
I like Empire, but My sister said Power is dope, so I'm about to watch Power on Starburst, like, because
I like the
thank
first.
you,
I like
and
the
I
first
don't
season.
even know about Power.
I like the
but
first season of Empire.
I'm more so into that. I love the first.
But then after that, when the mama started sleeping with the son and having babies, it was just like, it was too. I could see that on my front porch.
Yeah,
I don't have to.
you can live that.
I can't.
But you know, I do, and this is just me personally. I do kudos Lee Daniels.
Absolutely.
Because
Pay Damon Dash back his money.
yeah, and
I'm just saying. Pay Damon. He gave you a loan. Pay the man.
Did he put a time limit on a loan? Is it in paperwork?
Amen.
It was a hood loan. You
He
get it
sued
back when
him.
I get it.
No, he sued him.
Did he win?
He took him to court. Yeah.
Yep.
He took him to court.
But I just
And if I'm wrong, correct me. But I know I ain't.
no, you're absolutely right. I researched it. I seen it online. I seen it all. You know, but I kudos his work because I like how he shines a light on gay people. You know what I mean? Because at one point in time we couldn't.
Oh, we about to get a
wrong.
gay superhero.
I know.
I
Yeah,
heard
I seen that, and I'm down with it.
Oh boy, that was doing the flips on
doing the flips
Facebook.
on Facebook in the bathroom stall with the heels on and all that shit. The kung fu nigga, you
Like
know.
to see what he about to do with that. but
I'm
okay.
with it, but because it was a point in time where we couldn't get that.
No shade.
We couldn't get acting roles. We couldn't get model auditions. We
Right.
couldn't get looked upon as. They wouldn't look okay. So if you and Halle Berry went for the same role as a gay woman, oh, they're giving it to Halle Berry. You know, but now times are different. So as a gay femme woman, she can go and compete with Halle Berry because now they're saying, okay, well, gay is in.
Yeah, Superfly.
You know?
Superfly. Just saw Superfly the other day. They had a bisexual,
A bisexual
couple.
on
I
it,
did not know. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like I'm with it because I'm in that industry. I don't want to just do local and hood. I'm not gonna say hood, but I don't want to just do local and independent
city.
films.
Valid.
and
No,
series.
urban. They
Right, urban.
Urban.
I want to start there, but I want to elevate because I want to be on that same platform as Halle Berry.
You're supposed to
You know?
elevate in
Absolutely.
everything that you do.
But I like
you know what
Lee.
I mean? It's always a stepping stone.
Yeah.
You're always, the step that's in front of you is always to that greater step that's ahead of you.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it's always kind of doing it, but it's always doing something
Right.
in order to make sure that
Yeah,
you
bro.
Right. I like
step.
the fact
but
that-
however, you still, it's just too much. You can't say. I understand what you're saying, but it's just too much. Like every station, it don't have to be the same. It
Yeah.
don't have to be on
Don't did
every
the
single
same
station.
song on every
Okay,
station.
Lee Daniels, do your thing and go ahead and shine a light. But at the same time, don't shine so much light. Everybody else don't need to see it.
That's
all the
right.
time.
That's
I
right.
get you.
That's
I
right.
get you.
Introduce.
It needs to be
Y'all
a balance.
Introduce
And not
them.
too much because it's not accepted. So you can't just throw it on everybody and expect them to accept that shit. Like you got to give them little pieces at a time and still shine light on, the traditional.
Put the puzzle together.
Put the puzzle.
Take the blank canvas and say, this is this person, this is that person, and this is the role they play. Now that I've introduced them, let us go back to the main story. But still go back.
Yeah.
So look, we're going to switch gears real quick and do the last couple of segments. Top 5 Valentine's candy. I mean, since this is a love,
People still buy gifts?
sexuality and
Right.
relationships.
When is
Yes.
Valentine's Day? Is that
Child,
Yes.
February 14th.
I never knew. I need to put that into my notes.
I'm gonna drink to that.
Well,
I haven't had a Valentine's Day gift since like 05.
what?
I used to get J's. I used to get
Yeah,
all the
that's
Air
y'all.
Force Ones.
That's
Penis
y'all.
does not count as a gift.
It does not. That's your holiday though. Sweet
I don't want none of them. I don't want none of these candies that you done got from somebody else. And you That's
I'm
not
waiting on
a
my
gift.
gift because it's on a holiday.
Right.
Okay, because I've never gotten anything for Valentine's Day. I don't even think I had a boo on Valentine's
Well,
Day.
when I got something on Valentine's Day, shout out to Good Cakes and Bakes. I got some like a half dozen assorted cupcakes
Oh.
and like some strawberries that were infused with Hennessy.
Bougie.
Like I do cologne,
What do you buy?
I sell cologne too.
I buy cologne.
Shameless plug.
Shout out to
Okay, shout
Shameless
out-
Plug.
Hey.
Tino MacGyver.
Get
He
your
has
perfumes,
oils,
your cologne,
soaps,
oils, soaps,
shea butter.
cocoa butters, all of
Where's
that.
the shop at? Oh, well, let's wait to the plug. Let's wait to the plug to do
Okay.
that. Let's wait to the plug. But yeah, like you know those candies I can't stand? Those the sweethearts. The chalky
with
candies
the
with the
fake ass
words on
sayings.
them.
Be cute. I love you. And I feel that when it comes to these holidays, it's not about how much you spend. It's not about where you get it from. I just want a gift that represents me. Okay, red bottoms is nice, but you don't see me with that shit. So come with some Jordans,
Right.
come with some Tims, come with a really cute jacket, something that when you walked in the store, you said, that is Bliss. I'll accept that gift. Or even a nice little poem. You can do it on a number 2 pencil, a little piece of paper,
Give me
or
something
just a
from the
napkin.
heart.
You can give it to me like this, laminated, because I know that you stopped and you thought about me.
Absolutely.
Versus you just like, hey, pass me that card from Paul. Who does that?
From Paul.
No, I don't want
I
that.
agree.
Hey, you know what? Real talk. All these holidays is nothing but for them to get money.
You
Get your
know
money.
it.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause all year long you work,
Right.
get to that holiday, and then you spend your money. For what? For a gift that's gonna sit on the table, for some flowers that's gonna sit on the table for about 4 or 5 days, then they're gonna die. You throw
No,
them away.
not if you buy good plants.
That's
Shout
right.
out to aloe vera, because I mess
Okay, amen.
Yes.
I need some for my hair.
Period. I need some for my skin.
Aloe vera and water.
True.
I got
Where they
aloe
do
vera plants,
wonders.
I'm telling you.
They do
How
wonders.
much?
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
bro.
I was about to say, don't play.
But I do think when it comes to whether it's a holiday or every day, I think you should encourage the person that you are with. Let them know that you love them and you appreciate them. And it doesn't always have to be done with money. It doesn't always have to be done with a lavish dinner. It's just you taking the time out your day to say, hey, I appreciate you for rocking with me. Whether it's a friendship, whether it's a boo thing, whether it's a side piece, whether it's your main thing, whoever this person is in your life, just let them know that you appreciate them before they die.
Absolutely.
shelf.
Absolutely. Build a
Build 'em
shelf.
something.
Oh, right.
Okay.
He do need a shelf.
Build
Shout
them
out.
something. I know. I'm just not saying that I need one. I'm just, you know what I mean? Build something.
Just give me my flowers now and don't wait till I'm gone.
Absolutely.
Do something that's from the heart, like really from the heart.
Right.
The small stuff. Just take that. She asked you for a pair of shoes. Go get them pair of shoes for her.
Buy me a watch.
She been
And a
looking
good,
for
a nice
a
watch
watch.
at that.
I mean, you can give me a card. Take me out to dinner. Just
Don't give
We
me
can-
no
and
Don't
card.
take me to
we-
Benihana's
we
because
can-
I don't want to sit with strangers. And I just, for real, I just don't understand why everybody. I just don't understand why everybody goes there. I remember my mom took me there, and they chop that chicken up into little dust, and then you sitting with people you don't know, and you're supposed to enjoy the meal. And then when you get that extra big plate for was it $25 or $30, you're still not full. The chicken that he chopped up that was like this has turned into this. You could have got me some chicken McNuggets, and I would have got way fuller than this.
I don't like Benihana.
You're going for the atmosphere. You go to walk
they
through
grill.
so somebody can see you. Oh, look at her. Her hat matches her shoes. That's a popularity contest. It's the red carpet. Doop, doop, doop to your seat. You're not going there to eat. You're going there to be seen and shine.
Oh.
Don't take me to Benihana.
So last question before we go. Relationship woes. We talked about love. We talked about sexuality. We don't need at least 10 more minutes, bro. This is a good. This got to unleash a lot. So, side pieces versus honesty in a relationship. Side pieces versus
the reason you
honesty.
have
in a
side
relationship.
pieces in a relationship.
It wasn't honest in the beginning.
No, the reason that you have side pieces in a relationship is because women are too afraid to tell their mate your penis is small. It's not doing you. You cannot kiss. I'm tired of you hitting me in the same position. So they go down the street to Rico, who lives on his auntie's couch, and he provides that penis. The reason that Sarah lives in Bloomfield Hill and she's coming down to the hood is because Paul is treating her right.
All right.
The reason that you have side
Take her
pieces.
down through there.
Yes, the reason that you have side pieces and the side pieces, they know the story. They know your flaws. They know how much you got in your bank account. They know how depressed you are. You're afraid to be vulnerable and express yourself and let your mate know who you are. So you have this other person that is the side piece and you're dumping your trash on them. I can be who I am. I can let you know that I have STDs. I can let you know that I'm bad with finances. But to my wife, I've been clean. My report is the same as it's been since we've been together. The money is in the account, babe. People don't want to be real because they're afraid of exposing their hand. That's why you have side pieces. Because you will have to be accountable for your flaws and your actions. You can't tell your main girlfriend that I took our 401k and bought that charger. You can tell that to the side piece because she doesn't have a car anyway.
And she don't care.
But I mean, I'm just wondering, like, if you're in a relationship, you get in a relationship, then you should.
You want your relationship. You want your relationship to last, and when you're seen in a certain light, that light you want it to stay bright. Once you begin to tell Caroline that you're a really nothing ass person, that light begins to dim, and now your ass is in the dark. She's sleeping upstairs, you sleeping downstairs, but guess what? Y'all still splitting the mortgage. When this one, oh, you can come over here. I'm at my auntie house. We gonna have to go in the basement because you know the upstairs don't lock, and my daughter here.
The shade is exactly what Bliss said. A lot of people don't like to confront things head on, and a lot of times people are trying to keep up a facade.
Be honest.
And like that goes back to the divorce conversation. I had a lot of people that feel like, oh, well, you know, I understand what you're saying, but I don't feel like, you know, the black family broke up and all that. And my thing is this. Too many people stay in situations that they otherwise should have let go of a long time ago that's unhappy, fucking miserable. And not only are you miserable, but you are misery. Because every time you come around people, you don't talk or embrace them. It's not, hey, Israel, what's going on with you? How you doing? Hey, Bliss girl, what's going on with you?
Let me tell you.
You telling us, you sound like a broken record. It's called broken record syndrome. You telling everybody the same thing every time. Well, child, we got into it. And
y'all get into it every day.
I can't stand them. I need to leave.
Well, when you gonna leave? You've been saying this since I was
4 years later. But anyway, you know.
But when you talk about structure,
like
you said normal love and, you know, abnormal love. I think it's a structure to relationship. It's called ride or die. Either I'm gonna ride or I'm gonna die with you.
Or a relationship over a situationship. Some people have situationships organized. Marriage ain't nothing but a business transaction. And I'm gonna tell you like this.
All it is, have a business transaction, they want to keep their phone on.
The shade, that's a bill. That's a part of the business transaction. You want this sweet shit? You want this cable? You want this HD TV sitting up here on this wall? You want this charger?
I think they program.
I'm just saying. You can't say to me that you, with your wife, you didn't go into it. We are going to maintain.
I think it's the programming. They're telling you, you got with him, you love on him, he loved you, y'all got some flaws. I know he hit you, but Grandpa got hit twice too. You'll get over that. You'll get over that. So now you got these girls that's getting beat up, or you got these men that are being belittled at home when you know she's sleeping with everybody, but you're afraid to leave. I feel like this, and this is what I live by. If you're happy, rock with it. If you're unhappy, leave and get another one.
That's right.
Life is too short to be in a box in places that you want to be. My thing about it is, why do I have to ride with you for 9 years and you are unemployed when you can cut grass, you can do this and that? If you are able-bodied, you have the activity of your limb. I really hate when I hear women say, I held it down. Well, while you was holding it down, he was playing 2K doing nothing. Drop that nigga and get another one. You're with a girlfriend, she doesn't suck dick anymore. She's not cooking meals anymore. You went to instant hot pockets. Drop her, get another one. She used to do the kids' hair. She used to do the kids' hair. Now your baby got lint balls. Drop her, get another one. There's no reason in this time and age that you should be unhappy. If you can't get the girl at the gas station, you can't get her at the grocery store, get her off Instagram. You can't get her off Instagram, put on your Sunday's best and go to the liquor store twice. You'll get a girl the second time.
Stop dealing with these Instagram models. Please.
Why?
Because they ain't in a good position.
Stop dealing with broke ass niggas. All they got is
we
penis.
talking about that right
and it is true. It is true. Some of the brokest men. I read one time it said if he's sleeping on somebody else's couch, if he's driving somebody else's car, if he has 10 or more kids, his penis looks like this. Shout out strong. Because the truth of the matter is, when you're going to college, when you have things to do, you don't have time to pipe nobody down. You're tired.
You find some time, but
you barely want to cook. But somebody that parking lot pimps, they're at the liquor store every day,
wake up and play 2K.
That's where your penis lies.
They got a lot of time on their hands, basically.
Too much time.
Period.
So when it goes back to side pieces versus honesty, we wouldn't have a side piece. We wouldn't have 3-4 partners. You got 3-4 partners because she got the booty, she got the ass, she got the good vagina, and she got the mouth. You need to find a person that has all of that in one. You with him, he paying your bills, he's picking the kids up from school, he's talking to you when you're sad. You don't even have to find it. Love will come to you. You dress like what you want to get. If you looking like a hot ass mess, you're gonna continue to get these hot ass messes.
Girl.
Okay.
So for the last point, faithfulness. Is this true or false in this day and age?
People are afraid to be faithful.
Are people still faithful?
There's some.
Amen.
There's very few like virgins.
There's some.
There's some. Okay, Tino, would you like to expound on that?
Oh no, I'm just saying.
There are,
There's
but
some.
have you seen them?
Not
Have you seen
all,
them?
Not all men are out here cheating. Not all women are out here.
Absolutely not.
You know
True.
I agree.
We all have, like you said, we all do have our flaws. However, I do believe that there are faithful men. And
But-
I would like to say that I am one of them.
You're like a virgin. We don't see any of them. We don't see them anymore. I'm saying being faithful is like a virgin. How many virgins do you see on a regular?
I don't know any.
Oh, you good.
Right.
I don't know any, and it's true. I don't know any people that don't.
They're
cheat.
I know part-time faithful. That means your wife thinks you're faithful. Your girlfriend thinks you're
Huh.
faithful.
And
Your
these-
grandma.
And listen, these days, seriously, like I know people that are married that cheat on their wives. I know people that are married that cheat on their husbands, gay and straight.
What's that line they use? I'm just here for the kids. Once they get older, they
Or-
too. You gonna wait till they
or-
18 to leave?
Or they're just comfortable with this person. They're comfortable in life.
Situationship over a
situationship.
relationship.
Yeah, so they know, okay,
The
this person is
situation
gonna
is
have
right,
my back. I know they not going
financially,
nowhere.
yeah.
So let me go out here, shit. I can kind of fly free like a bird because I know they're not going nowhere. My situation is set over here. I can kind of maneuver. Hell, she don't go out like that. She don't go to the club. She sit in the house. She don't do nothing. So I can kind of maneuver in the streets.
But why
a
not
little
get
bit.
rid of her and get your own house
Well,
and then have a free for all?
Why would they do that when this is already set in stone?
Well, what is set in stone? Because you're unhappy. If every night you roll over and I'm only with you because you warm, why can't I just go somewhere with some better heat and get rid of him and do what I want to do?
Because listen,
cut out the middleman and go where they paying bills.
Now they got to take their time, get to know this person, fall in love with this person, build like with the wife. Oh, they got houses together. Her name is on a car. Her name is on the bills. They about using her credit to get everything that they have. So they've already built the foundation. Now, okay, cool. I might go ahead and find a female that looks better than you, sex better than you, money better than you, and all of that. But the thing is, we already built over here. I don't have time to go and build.
But how
something
strong
else.
is your foundation if you're creeping out over here? So why don't I take my half of my foundation and start a whole nother foundation for myself? Stability is the reason why people cheat. They have a lack of stability.
And instead of
You can have more than one house. You can have more than one car. You can have a different credit score over here with her and have a different credit score over here with him. If you can stand on your own, you can do what you want to do. Can't nobody put you out of your house. Can't nobody put you out of your car. And that bothers me. So your wife is going half on the bills. She's taking care of the kids. She's loving you. She's not a nagger. She listens. But the reason you're creeping on her is because she doesn't know how to make baked potatoes and she can't suck a dick well. That doesn't sit right with me. That doesn't sit right
But this
with
is
me.
the.
And
But
that's
you
why
know,
she lost you and the girl down the street is pregnant who doesn't even have a bus pass or ID. It's not fair and I'm not going to buy it.
She on the DOT. She is on
And
the
ain't
not
nothing
on the
wrong with
DOT.
the bus.
She don't have no
There's
money.
nothing wrong with
Yes,
she
you
can't
should.
even get a
No,
bus
it's
ticket.
nothing wrong with the bus, but you should be able to pay.
You don't got a lip, sis.
I'm just saying, you should be able to pay your bus fare. If you leave your bed at night, my point is, if you leave your bed at night, we talking about 72 and up heat.
Come on here.
We talking about clean sheets. We're talking about you can walk on the floor. We're talking about we have tissue. We have a shower curtain. We have a microwave.
Toothpaste.
We have soap. We have toothpaste. We have shower gel. If you can leave that way and go down, we ain't even gonna say a street, no shade. But going on down there, and when you walk in, hold on, let me open the door. Matter of fact, just climb through the back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come out and just push you in. Now you're on a blow-up bed. Now there is no sheet. Then when you go to the bathroom, you don't even know where to throw the condom in. Everywhere looks like a trash can. No, that shouldn't be a side piece. What are you doing?
Sis.
And everybody that cheats downgrades. I've never seen somebody cheat and upgrade.
There are cases. All right, so the next portion, the final portion, is the plug. So this is an opportunity for everybody that was in host. I want to thank all of you guys for doing this first
Thank you for having
episode.
me.
No, I'm grateful for having you. How about that? I think this is going to be something really dope. the plug. You want to go ahead and start? Anybody you want to shout out? Any
black businesses to everybody. My name is Bliss Johnson. You can follow me on Facebook at Bliss G Johnson or Bliss Johnson. If you go through my friend list, I'm a vegan. I love anything vegan, and all the black vegan companies. Oh my God, I can't name them all, but I know they're up 7 miles, so Google it. And I also like different clothing lines. Right now, I really love Plug.
Plug?
Yes.
Okay.
People like us grind. Amazing jumpsuits, amazing sweatpants, hoop shorts, t-shirts of that nature. But right now, I'm sporting.
Yes,
I'm sporting.
I love
I want one.
Starboy. And if you're a
I
girl,
need one of those.
you can get Star Girls, and he has. This is going to be my whole closet is going to be this because it's a representation of ourselves. It's from our people to our people.
Absolutely.
And it's really nice. He does jumpsuits, and if you take his idea and you want to put a little flavor to it, he'll customize it to your liking. So I really mess with that. And he's hands-on. It's not like I give him my money and I got to wait 3 weeks and I don't know where yet. He stays in communication. So I really mess with him.
I'll be in touch. And we will tag everybody that we're shouting out to draw, so you can have contacts. You can be able to get back at them if you want to get with their work. You, Israel?
Oh, well, yes. Well, I just want to shout a few people out. I want to shout out my business partner, Ariel Martin. You know what I mean? Like I told you, we have this web series coming to Detroit called It Goes Down in the D. And it is featuring some of Detroit's up-and-coming local talents that, I mean, it's going to blow your mind. So shout out to Tomboy Cashy. She's one of the hosts down at Innuendos on Wednesday night. So make sure, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't got nothing to do on Wednesday, slide on through. You know, the crew will be down there, you know what I mean? And for the most part, any artist, if you rap, if you sing, if you do poetry, if you draw, if you do tattoos, if you cook, if you're looking for rental space, if you're looking to do album releases, baby showers, pop-up shops, holler at me. I own my own space, my own social club. It's called the Candy Shop Social Club, located at 18117 Wyoming, okay, on the corner of Curtis. And I'm looking to do business with anybody. Like if you want to get into start throwing your own events, like I said, pop-up shops. I do Gas Fest showcases where I feature up-and-coming artists. I'm getting ready to throw Comic J Will on the map to start hosting. I got a bunch of different things in mind, but you know, if you're looking to perform or just get yourself out there, you know, holla at me. I'm always looking to show love to people who want to show love back and come together as one and get this bag. Like, there's no reason why we all can't eat together.
Truth. Tino?
And shout out to Tino. Like, shout out to Mike. No shade.
We'll be talking about something I want to do. I actually want to work with you on an event that I'm doing.
Okay. I'm down with it. And like I said, shout out to Tino because he was the first one to shoot my video. If y'all haven't checked it out, check out Israel Black Roll in Peace. That was shot by 10 Hustles. My man Tino MacGyver, I'm sorry, he's cold with that shit. You know what I mean? Period.
For real talk, thank everybody for allowing me to be able to do this first podcast. You know, it's the first one. We put it together. It came. It came together.
Absolutely.
We did it. We're gonna make it look real good for you guys. And once you see it, you know, you'll get a chance to connect with all these good people that had a chance to speak today.
Absolutely.
Like from Bliss, Gully, and Israel, all of them, man. Stay in touch with them. They got good things coming. Tales production and media. I don't really know what else to say because I don't like talking on these things. Hi, thank you.
Well, I'll close it out. I just want to thank you all for meeting us here. And I don't know if I want to do this from everybody posting it on their pages and we having a artist page with this, which I'm definitely thinking I'm going to probably do that. But I have two artist page. I have my artist page, Gully GQ, GULLYG.QE. I have a vocal diary series that I do where I do covers of popular songs. Thank you. So I have a lot of stuff in store. Contrary to popular belief, like I said, it's been something I've been wanting to do. And shout out again to Kid Fury and Crizzle. of the Read podcast in New York. I can't wait till the day that I'm able to meet you guys. I just want you to know, even though y'all always say that y'all trash and we shouldn't look up to y'all, and I know you say it sarcastically, understand that you're inspiring other black people that are talented in media and production to do and, you know, thrive in this lane. Also working on a new album, Progress. If you don't know, I have 3 albums. Search me on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music, under Gully, G.QUE, YouTube. Also have a show coming up the 11th of February at the Nazarene Missionary Baptist Church. It's a hall that they have as well, so it'll be a very tasteful show that's going on at 901 Melbourne in Detroit's New Center area. Also, February 23rd, gonna be in Ghostlight Production. Shout out to John Sloan. I'm gonna be in his Legacy Gala, the 2nd annual Legacy Gala. It's gonna be really dope, highlighting a lot of African music of Nina Simone, Nat King Cole, Duke Ellington, Ella Fitzgerald's gonna be really nice. Our music, our vision, our people. The tickets for that are $50. It starts at 8 o'clock. It's gonna be at the Connors Conference Center, 20000 Connors. It's on Detroit's east side. And if you use my name SHAWN, you'll get 20% off of your ticket. Also, singing background for my man Otis. Shout out to Otis, the Music Man. February 13th at Aretha's Jazz Cafe. It's gonna be really, really nice. Night before Valentine's Day, if you want to come check it out, please check it out. Understand this, Contrary to Popular Belief, will be coming to you quarterly. So this is the first quarterly episode. Our next episode, Entrepreneurship 101, will be coming in April. So guarantee that you will be probably seeing Israel, myself, Bliss, and Tino. I think I like the chemistry with us all.
Yeah, definitely.
I love it.
So I think that we're gonna do this with 4 hosts. The next time that we will be coming to you, we coming to you in a different location, but same energy, same love, same vibe, same conversation. So shout out to you, and you know, this is the first episode of Contrary to Popular Belief.